I'm Avinash, that's Gaurav. We're part of Blot, Basic Love of Things, which is a audiovisual collective based out of New Delhi.
I met Avi at his studio through a common friend of ours, who was also one of the founders of our club act, Akshar, and so we met basically through a common friend, and all three of us started Blot, and we played a couple of gigs, and we got to know each other on the job. So yeah, and now it's been 4 years. We have one member less, and in terms of one founding member less. But yeah. But otherwise, yeah, that's how we started. We just wanted to do music and video together and have a good time and see how the audio and the video would interact as a basic starting step.
The reason I came to India, I guess maybe I was looking for some adventure, and India seemed to be quite a virgin territory in terms of modern music.
Space actually started in Calcutta when me and Ritika got together, and we decided to make music very simply. There was this need of doing something of our own as women, as friends, as people who followed music together, and somehow we felt there was a need of some freshness.
I am basically from Delhi. I've lived in Delhi all my life pretty much. I basically produce music for a lot of different kinds of people and musicians and requirements. I've been a musician now for almost 15 years, I guess, and it's been like a long journey in terms of like learning and experience and the kind of people that I've worked with and the various purposes that I've done music for as well. It's essentially when I moved to Bombay because I had a few friends who wanted to make a break into Bollywood without knowing much about the industry at all. So that kind of, the chance that we took, it kind of paid off because the first few films that we did were very low budget independent films, but they kind of got pretty popular as for the music, and from there on I got a chance to meet more professional musicians and people who are already pretty much established and professional in the industry. I've done like a fair amount of work, commercial work in Bombay, which gave me the confidence to eventually become a music producer, which is what I am now.
My name is Stefan K, otherwise known as Flexi K. Well, I'd been playing music in several bands for a few decades in Delhi. The idea occurred to me at some point to put together a ska band, simply because no such music existed in this country as far as I knew. So the challenge really that I was faced with was is finding people who could actually play this kind of music. Which, so probably there's only about 5 people who could, and they're all in the band.
I have a solo project by the name of Duelist Inquiry, where I make all of my own electronic music and I play it live.
We've been promoting our music online. We've also maintained like some sort of independent status by not becoming signed, or let's say not becoming a part of a record label, because once you do that, you cannot send your music out for free. The internet allows you to connect with a lot of people that you wouldn't physically be able to connect, which is A, also in your city, B, across the world. That process seems to work a lot because it helps us get across to people that we are not essentially in touch with. The second most important thing to popularize our music has been to continuously play shows. We've gone and played like probably close to about 100 shows in the last 3 years, and we've gone to a few places outside the country. We've gone to a lot of places inside the country, playing all sorts of venues. We believe that that's like a very sure shot and a very strong way of getting the music out, so that people have like a recall value, and then you can take them online and where they can consume your music further.
So things are like definitely moving really fast. Like, you know, people who've been here around for longer, you know, like people like friends and people who I look up to, like, you know, the medieval pundits and Jalebi Cartel, they all tell us like that there were days when they would actually have to pay a venue like X amount to let them play, you know, before or after the Bollywood DJ. And it's like crazy to think of like how far like we've actually come from there.
Just a little sign to get behind the sun and cast its sway.